Welcome to Pinnacle Performance Company's Fishbowl Friday with Pinnacle co-founder and COO G. Riley Mills and master instructor and editorial director Brad Lawrence.
TGIF, thank gosh it's Fishbowl Friday. I'm Brad. This is Gary. Hello, everybody. Welcome. How does Fishbowl Friday work?
Really simple. I'm going to go through it really quickly, step by step. Write it down if you want. Memorize it. We got a fishbowl here with questions in it. We're going to pick one. Answer that for you, what's on your mind, and then send you off on your weekend. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Listener written questions.
Listener written questions. Client written questions. Let's see what we got.
Okay. All right. I can't read this. I am sponsoring a new training program, but I get the sense that leadership thinks it's a passing fad. How do I reduce pushback?
Okay.
New training program, fad, reducing pushback. Well, training's interesting because I think about psychological safety when I think about growth opportunities in professional environments now are more important than ever. Out of the new book, you talk about some of the trends with regards to the younger workforce and how willing they are to jump jobs and jump careers. So I think training now, soft skills, and I know you hate that term.
Human skills.
Human-centric
skills.
Human-centric skills. I feel like they get a bad rap because what's the ROI? How do we measure it?
Yeah.
But research is showing that people care a lot about it, especially now more than ever. So it's not a passing fad.
No.
Science shows it's not a passing fad.
And shame on these bosses or leaders who see the training as not worth it or a passing fad.
For sure.
So I'm wondering, did they have a bad experience with a previous vendor? Was it really super boring? It didn't hit the mark? If so, that's on the training company. That's on them. But first off, to what you were talking about, in Synergy and Sparks, in the new book, we write about Deloitte did a study that younger workers, Gen Z, so you have Gen Z folks on your team, if you do not mentor or develop them and provide training opportunities for them, they will leave within 1 to 2 years. So they feel they want feedback, they want mentoring, they want development, so they can go take it to a job where they're going to make more money a lot of times. That is the new reality. People are not going to stay at a job for 30 years like our parents did. So training and development, obviously, we've been doing this for 20 years, and we see the transformation of what happens when you put together a good training program. Now, one of the things here that might be a concern is training can't be an event. At Pinnacle, it's never just an event, a one-off. We're going to train for 2 days and then see you. You're all fixed. You're all perfect. It's the beginning of a journey. And so the training that Pinnacle does is layered. So we might have a workshop. We might have a webinar. We might have a book you read. We might have coaching that you do. It can't be a one-stop thing. There has to be pull-through. There has to be
And that's on both the trainees and the organization itself. I think one of the most frequent things I hear in workshops is that people just don't have the time.
Yeah.
You go through the training, they sit through a half day or a full day training, and then it's back to the grind.
Yeah.
And they don't have the time to continue to work on the skills, especially things that take time to develop. They just don't have time in their everyday lives and their work lives. And if the organization isn't fostering that, it is going to seem like a fad. It is going to seem fleeting. It has to be this constant, perpetual thing that's happening.
And that's why asynchronous work, training where you can learn on your own time.
Yeah.
You can watch videos. We have the Pinnacle Masterclass, which is one of our products where it's like 22 hours of content on every subject you want, that if you don't have time to go through a workshop, you can just buy the Masterclass and you can, check that out.
Explore your LMS if your organization has one.
Yeah. So that's it. Training is a must because the younger workforce wants it and they're going to leave if you don't give it to them. And there's got to be pull through. There's got to be follow up. There's got to be retention training. It can't be a one-off or a one-time event that you go through the class and now you're perfect. You got to keep at it.
Yep.
That's your Fishbowl Friday for this Friday. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next time.
If you'd like to submit a question for the Fishbowl, drop us an email at fishbowl@pinper.com. If you'd like to learn more about Pinnacle Performance Company, email us at info@pinper.com. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and tell your friends. See you next week.